the business and the industry, and how did you navigate through the crisis, and what is the current situation in a post-COVID environment?
You know, COVID started in the world in 2019, and COVID come to Cambodia on 2020. I think March 2020 until now is 3 years. So I can tell you the difference between before the COVID crisis and now. Before the crisis, our economic grow very fast. Everyone look very happy. We're happy to make money. We have a lot of investors from anywhere of the world, and it's like every day we enjoy the life.
So international investments are very welcome.
Very welcome. But during the 3-year crisis of the COVID, no flight from overseas. We also cannot go out. Country lockdown. No FDI. No new business, and a lot of business they get bankruptcy. Some business they get the bankruptcy in 2020, some they get bankruptcy in 2021, and most get bankruptcy in 2022. So those who still can survive until now, it means that they are very strong. They're very strong. Any company that they can survive until now, it's so that they are very strong in the term of finance, in the term of human resources, and you know, like before the COVID, we compete among the small company, a medium-sized company, and a bigger company. They're fighting, compete each other. But because of the crisis, it clear out some of the small medium company.
I heard
I can say it's easy, like the small company they die, and then the middle company they get insured, they cannot play. So only the big company they can survive and make the business. So how some company can survive until now? I can give you a sample of my company. For the last 3 years, how we can survive. Let's say like before the crisis, we work just hard. But during the crisis and now we work hard, and then we work smart. We play before the crisis. We work hard, and then we play. But during the crisis until now, we work hard, smart, and then we don't play much. We have 100% commit. We have to train the people, because Cambodia can be different from other nationality. People they still say like, I am a worker, I am a staff. So before the crisis, more people they just thinking like, they go to company, they just work, and then for money, for salary. They just work for the salary. But during the crisis until now, we change their thinking. The way of thinking, we change their way of thinking. We teach them, and we make them understand that you are not working for anyone. You are not working for the company. You are not working for your boss. You are not working for anyone. But you work for your own. If you cannot keep your job, then you will lose the job. So now, during the last 3 years, we teach the people, and now that we understand, they are working for their own. They must fight that for their own position. Why? I can say a lot of companies they get bankruptcy, and a lot of people they lost their job. So if you cannot fight for your position, you will lose your job, because 10 or 100 people that are waiting for you to lose your job. If you lost your job, we have a better condition.
Competition is high.
Yeah, competition very high. If you lost job now, a better person will come to your job. So we can survive well because we change the way of our people thinking. Now they feel that they are not working for salary. They work for their own position. They work for their own money.
So you would say that commitment actually saved you through the crisis?
It can be first commitment, but more that what made me until now, I changed the way of thinking into our people. So we have a lot of people. Now they know they are not working for me. They are not working for anyone. They're working for their own. Those companies who get bankruptcy because they have the people who work only for the salary.
Which comes to non-professionals, right?
Yeah.
I think that yesterday I heard this in the meeting. The cleanup of non-professional leaders happened. So everybody that came into the business, any sector, with non-professional, non-skilled and non-professional approach, they simply fall down after a year or two in the crisis. Professionals stayed firm and committed.
Not only just professional, because we have some company they are also professional, but you know for the last 3 years everyone lost money. Doing business without money cannot survive. So because of we have a very strong foundation in the real estate. So before the crisis we have very strong foundation, we have strong finance. During the crisis, of course we lost money, but we have the resale fund. For me, we need to invest without invest 100%. We have the resale fund. We have the resale fund can survive for 2 years. It means that if we cannot make a single dollar for 2 years, we still can keep the business and survive.
For how long?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah. But during the last 3 years, we made some money. We still make some money. We lost money, but we had the resale fund. So we can survive until now. Those companies, no skill, they die very soon. But even you are skilled or professional company, but you don't have a backup fund, you can survive like 1 or 2 years, you die. For us, we are professional company and we have the resale fund. Let's say like we have a fund can survive for 2 years without earning a single dollar, but still we earn money.
In the meantime, you make something.
We make something
Covering a little bit of the fund.
Yes.
Of course, understood.
Yeah, that's why we can survive until now. And you know, even now in the company, if I need new people come, I can get a very qualified and then I pay like half of the previous salary. Let's say if I want to get a first line manager, okay? If I want to get a first line manager, before the crisis, salary can be 1,500. But now I can get the same qualification. I can pay like 800.
On the wage, of course, it will grow.
Of
with
course,
time.
of course. The last 3 years, actually, we earn a lot. We don't earn about the money, but we earn the reputation. Why? We are one of the company that during the 3-year crisis, we keep our staff. We keep everyone. We don't lose anyone.
No let goes.
No.
Zero.
We pay them full salary and keep our staff. Full salary, keep everyone. That's why they are happy. So even now, if ask them if they want to move to another company, they say no. This is their home.
That's actually one of my questions. How do you cope with brain drain? You train them, you educate your staff, and some other company maybe invites them, offers them better salary. What makes them stay is actually
Make them feel this is their home.
safety.
Yeah. This is the big umbrella that they can be under for the whole life. This is their home. They work for their home. Don't make them like they work for me. I'm not their boss. I'm not the boss because we all work together.
You're the leader.
I'm just a leader. Yes, just
You're the leader. It's very important in nowadays. I think that boss times are
it's no more.
over.
No more.
Over, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Do you think that the crisis pushed government into more tight collaboration with private sector?
គម្រោងបុរីវិមានសំណាងជាបណ្ដុំវិឡាទល់ដ៏ប្រណិតដែលស្ថិតតាមបណ្ដោយមហាវិថីឈ្នះឈ្នះគម្រោងនេះបង្កើតឡើងសម្រាប់គ្រួសារអភិជនដែលមិនមែនត្រឹមតែជាកន្លែងស្នាក់នៅតែជាកន្លែងដែលផ្ដល់ជូនគ្រួសាររបស់លោកអ្នកនៅលក្ខណៈឯកជនភាពជាមួយនឹងសហគមន៍បែបធម្មជាតិរួមមានព្រែកធម្មជាតិនៅខាងមុខផ្ទះដើមឈើតូចធំសួនច្បារផ្កាចម្រុះពណ៌ជាច្រើនដែលផ្ដល់ជូននូវផាសុកភាពសម្រាប់ការរស់នៅចំណែកឯការរចនាម៉ូដផ្នែកខាងក្នុងនិងខាងក្រៅបានរចនាយ៉ាងពិសេសតាមបែប classic ឆ្លុះបញ្ចាំងឲ្យឃើញនៅជីវិតនៃការរស់នៅបែបស៊ីវិល័យដ៏សម្បូរបែបដែលនៅជុំវិញហ៊ុំព័ទ្ធទៅដោយផ្សារទំនើបល្បីៗសួនកំសាន្តតូចធំនិងពហុកីឡដ្ឋានជាតិមរតកដៃជោបុរីវិមានសំណាងជាលំនៅឋានបែបអភិជន
Crisis open wide the door for private and the government. I have different thinking from other people and from your question.
That's interesting. Mostly, what I heard, for example, from healthcare sector, they say yes. Now we work together, and
Closer.
Yeah.
Yes, closer. Before the crisis, private and public, we are far from each other.
Yeah.
But because the crisis, we found out it's not your problem. It's not his problem. It's not her problem. It's our problem.
Understood.
So it's a good chance. It's a good chance that private and public, they have to be closer together.
To collaborate more.
To collaborate and to survive together.
Do you think the collaboration stayed on a higher level?
Yeah, it at the highest level now. I give you one real example about life. I got married like 2018 years. Okay.
Congratulations.
For 18 years, I never have 3 times meal with my wife.
Wow.
Sometimes we only 1 time meal or 2 time meal, but we never have 3 time meal with each other.
On vacations?
Vacation okay, but daily life.
Yeah.
On the daily life, we never have a chance to have lunch, dinner, and breakfast together. So we are very busy. But during the COVID time, we have 1 or 2 months, 3 times meal together every day. I tell my
It was
wife,
a family time.
thank you to COVID.
Yeah.
If not, we don't have time together. And because of COVID, it made the gap between the private and public together. When people complain about the COVID, but why don't you find something good about it? Now private and public very close. It made the gap closer because we need them, they need us.
Now they act, not just react, right?
Yeah.
Before they were just reacting when something was going wrong, right?
But now we listen to each other.
Acting, yeah.
Because they found out it's not only the job, it's our life. That's the good point that we learned from the COVID time.
Very good. Do you think it's going to stay that way?
I think before when we criticize them something, they will get angry. But now when we tell them the truth, they listen, they say, okay, it can be true, I listen, and then they will adjust something. So from now until in the future, when we get closer, we can we can tell them what is wrong in the private.
They're open
to listen. So I hope it will continue for longer. If that culture, if that habit or culture continue for longer, it will be better for the country.
Definitely. I mean, if they see the improvement in business and economy, they will definitely keep open the doors and everything. So besides that, what do you think is also a permanent change from COVID? And the digitalization. So, okay, communication with government is a permanent, hopefully. Digitalization is a permanent thing. I guess you digitalize your company in many ways, like most of them. What do you think? What else is a permanent change? The way you're thinking?
The way I'm thinking, like about the company. What will be the permanent change is the people. People that change. They have different mindset now. Okay, and what it help the country now. You know, when you're rich, everyone is your friend.
True.
But when you are crisis, you will know who is your friend. So during the crisis time, until now, people and the country, we know ourselves more. We know who we are.
That's another benefit.
Yeah.
On a social level.
Your social level, yeah. We know who we are now. And what is good for the country, you know, like, you already meet someone in the health industry? Already interview the health people or not yet?
In the healthcare industry?
Yeah.
Here? No, not yet.
Okay.
This was in Malaysia, I meant.
Okay. So before the crisis, when rich people, they need to go to see a doctor, they will not see local doctor.
Private only.
They apply out. But during the COVID time, because we have the best system to protect the COVID in Cambodia, so local, they start to trust the local medicine, the local hospital.
Which is opening another doors, new opportunity for healthcare system to grow, right?
Yeah.
To expand the services and maybe private hospitals can
Local
start.
people now, they change the way of thinking about the local hospital.
They finally understand the importance of local communities, right? The
Yeah.
tourism showed, was a perfect example. Local tourism saved
Save the industry.
the industry.
Local people save the health industry hospital.
Even I discovered new places in my own country.
Yeah. Because of the COVID, it make we paid the feeling of the people like nationalism. They start to love the country. They start to love the people. They start to love the local product and service. So far, we are like just foreigner is number one. Thailand is better. Singapore better. Everyone's better than Cambodia. Cambodia not good. That's the negative thinking of us in the previous time. But now we start to realize that local is number one. No one love you more than your father, mother, brother, and sister.
I can give you the perfect example why this is happening, right?
Yeah.
And why they didn't trust or know about local. It's branding. It's really the messages that Thailand is sending, Singapore is sending. They brand, they promote. Like Hollywood. What is Hollywood? Hollywood is promoting.
Yes.
And that's why everybody gets, they get into their mind, and nobody was promoting Cambodia to locals, right? Not even outside, to be honest, I didn't see that much.
I know about it.
About Cambodia.
I travel like 10 or more than 10 countries every year.
Last
We
year I was in
spend-
23 countries.
I travel around the world.
Okay.
We use our own money to promote Cambodia because
Exactly.
we cannot wait for the public to do it.
Yeah.
Why? Because Cambodia doesn't belong to anyone. I know Thailand, Malaysia, they spend a lot of money for advertising, promoting overseas.
You cannot imagine, like, US is spending the most.
Yeah,
But-
you at the mark.
But that's why US is very popular destination among the most popular, like Bali. Like there are places where they understand. I will give you an example. 2 years ago, I was in Greece.
Yeah.
I went to Creta. It's an island, beautiful island. It was right after COVID. Nobody was there, no tourists.
No
Closed
one.
down.
Okay.
Then I jumped off that island to Athens, and then I went to Mykonos. Full of people.
Why?
I was wondering what Mykonos is doing. They're promoting all the year, and everybody knows about Mykonos.
You
Many
know-
people don't even know that Bali is in Indonesia. They don't know. They think Bali is a country.
You know, this is Tim Cook, right?
Yeah.
But you know the Philip Kotler?
Yeah.
Yeah, the father of marketing.
Yeah.
Doing business without marketing. Where we are going in the dark. Nobody know you.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
But for me, we are only just business people.
I understand. However, promoting the country as an international brand, whose responsibility it is?
All. Not only minister or politician or businessman. All.
Okay, allow me to promote my country now.
Yeah.
It's here. This is Slovenia. This
Yeah.
is where I'm coming from, and it's my duty to promote you, my country. Right?
Proudly.
Yeah.
You do the right job. Do the right job.
Okay. Just like you mentioned, every crisis brings opportunities. What else do you see? What kind of opportunities do you see in an after crisis period?
You know, after the crisis, there's a good time for us to know that what business can make money in.
To realize.
Yeah. Now we rely. Some business can make money, but only in the good time. And if in the bad time, you die. But some business, you make good money in good time, and then you can make better money in bad time.
Like an investment, time investment. It's all
Yeah.
about time.
Yeah. we rely that some business you can make money anytime. Some business Cambodia now. So now we start to rely. You cannot put all eggs in one basket. You cannot put money in one place. You have to divert your business, but
diversify.
make sure the kind of business that can make money and last long.
Understood.
Actually, COVID teach us a lot.
However, when you said last long, many speakers that I meet, they say it's not possible to think long term anymore. It's really uncertain. So they realize that the time is very uncertain. Something can happen tomorrow. The new virus can come out, right? God forbid. But if it happens, are you ready?
I come back to that, and then I would like to answer one of the questions from my friend. He asked me, "Are you well prepared for the Third World War?" I say, "No, I don't worry. Why I need to prepare for it?" And then ask me, "What happens if the Third World War start?" I say, "No worry. You know why? If Third World War start, and then all will die. All will die for sure. So it's something that you don't need to worry about. Everyone know like we don't know what happens tomorrow. Especially when you take on the plane. You don't know what happens this hour.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. But we have to prepare for the next 5 or 10 years or 20 years. For me, we have to be positive and have a long time planning for our country, our community, our family, and our own. We have to prepare. Even we know what happens tomorrow, we don't know. But we have to prepare for it. And don't worry too much or don't feel like why I need to worry about because the war will start tomorrow. We don't know. A local word, I just translate from local into English for you. They say, why you need to make a lot of money? You don't need to make a lot of money because when you die, all money, all your born money will belong to someone.
Will be spent by someone.
Yeah, you don't need to make a lot of money because when you die, all your money belong to someone. But I tell them, I don't worry that all money belong to someone, but I worry I am still alive without money.
Definitely. I'm not aware of any story that somebody died without money.
We worry that we are still alive without money. What happens if you are still alive but without money?
Understood.
So for us, long-term planning. We must have a long-term planning for the country, the society, the family, and our own. Must have a long-term planning. We cannot think just, oh, I just plan for today or tomorrow. You know how China grow very fast and why European reach the majority. You're from Europe, you know. I have been to Europe for many countries. I have traveled around the world, Asia, Europe, and US. For the last 20 years, Europe enjoy life. Working only 3 or 4 or 5 days per week. At the same time, China work 7 days per week.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a long-term thinking, investing time.
China, they invest. Long-term planning.
Understood.
Short-term cannot deal, cannot get the success.
Understood. So, in terms of prospects for international investors, what can you say on that in that regard? What kind of prospects? Okay, let's say I'm an investor. Where would you point me? In which sector? Agriculture or real estate? Or what do you think in Cambodia is a hot thing right now?
When we talk about the economy of Cambodia, let me make you clear, okay? Because a lot of people they don't understand well. Cambodia, when we talk about economy, we start from with the population. The population of Cambodia only 17 million. Okay, and the land size of Cambodia 181,000 certified square kilometer. Okay, and land of Cambodia 70% are agricultural or industry land. Okay,
So agriculture.
agriculture and industry land. 75% of our land can do agriculture and factory. Okay.
លោកអ្នកកំពុងស្វែងរកលំនៅឋានក្នុងបុរីដែលផ្ដល់លក្ខខណ្ឌបង់រំលោះសុទ្ធ 100% ដោយគ្មានការប្រាក់បង់រំលោះបានរយៈពេលយូរដល់ទៅ20ឆ្នាំជាពិសេសផ្ទះសាងសង់រួចរាល់ទិញភ្លាមចូលស្នាក់នៅបានភ្លាមសូមណែនាំឲ្យស្គាល់ច្បាស់ពីគម្រោងបុរី KS Resident ដែលជាលំនៅឋានបែបទំនើបទាន់សម័យនិងមានតម្លៃសមរម្យស័ក្តិសមសម្រាប់មន្ត្រីរាជការបុគ្គលិកអង្គការក្រុមហ៊ុនអាជីវករជាពិសេសលោកអ្នកដែលមានស្រុកកំណើតនៅខេត្តស្វាយរៀងខេត្តព្រៃវែងគៀនស្វាយ និងអ្នកកំពុងមានការងារឬក៏ធ្វើអាជីវកម្មនៅតំបន់ខាងកើតស្ពានច្បារអំពៅឬនៅជិតៗនោះ
A big land, less population. It means like you have big house and little kid. So the GDP of Cambodia now is only like 21 billion. GDP of our country is 21 million. National, the government fund for every year is like 8 billion. The government they spend only 8 billion per year. GDP 21 billion. And how the government make money? They make money from tax and everything. But the government make only the government make not enough money to survive. That's why they need to borrow money more. Because the government spend 8 billion, but the government make less than 8 million. Okay? But for the whole macroeconomic, what Cambodia depend on? Cambodia is a country of agriculture. But I tell you, no one make money from agriculture. Okay? Cambodia is a country with 70% of people involved in agriculture business and daily life. But no one can be rich from agriculture. So the foundation of economic Cambodia can be agriculture, tourism. Okay, tourism. Why we are rich in tourism? Because this is the land of God. We have enough natural resources for tourism. Angkor Wat, the seventh wonder of the world. We have seen the weird beach. We call like national resources of tourism is everywhere in Cambodia. So we have agriculture, we have tourism, and then we have the people. Among the 70 million people, we have 70% are under 45 years old.
Young population.
Population. So population, very young population.
This is my next question actually. Is there enough talent for your industry to grow?
We have enough. And Cambodian, we are young Cambodian people, they are very open to learn. You meet a lot of people, they speak English at my level. You speak a lot of people, they speak Chinese, they speak French, they speak any languages that they need.
Multi-language.
Multi-language in Cambodia.
Understood.
Yeah.
So you don't worry about talent in the future. I will give an example. Slovenia, Austria, many countries in Europe are now suffering the blue collar, right? Which means
Our supply.
Exactly. So now we are importing talent. I was changing my tire and there was an Indian guy in Slovenia changing my tire, which made me understand how the talent crisis is in Europe going on right now. Why this happened? Because
I know why happened. Because your generation or your previous generation was in the comfort zone.
And our education. So when you educate the child, you know it from your side. She will never want to work in a normal job. She wants an office.
They want to be manager.
Exactly.
How can you become manager in the country or manager who work?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody was taking care about services, plumbing, electricians. Now electrician can make more money than a lawyer. Really, in Europe it's like that right now. Electrician cannot handle how much work he has. And prices are growing.
Talented problem.
Exactly. So this is something I want to ask you as well. Do you think that in Cambodia this can happen?
We are not.
No?
No. Because we have young population and we are open to learn something that can make money. We don't mind it's a blue seller or white or seller or whatever. Okay?
You educate for the purpose.
Yeah. In Cambodia we have education and vocational training. So if you go to education, you can get a degree, just paper. But we go to the vocational training, you learn from the practical work. So, and most of us, we are very hardworking people. You know, Cambodian people, they are very hardworking. They're very hardworking. So We don't think that it will happen in Cambodia in the next, now for the next 30 years. I'm not sure the next 50 years, okay? When we become like middle, when now we are under developing country, or we can call like small developing country. So when we go into developing country and develop. I think Europe and US, they are developed country, already developed. At that time we had a crisis. But now we are still little step by step developing.
I believe that current government is understanding the concept of business, of entrepreneurs, of foreign investors, and of course about branding the image of the country. I think they are going the right way right now. Right?
I think they are doing right. They do right.
The foundation is there now.
Yeah.
Now, how the business will grow, it's up to business leaders like yourself, really. And I think that you all like yourself, all the business leaders have to step in front and show and say, this is how I did it. It's possible in Cambodia. Come over, do it here. So Cambodia gave me this opportunity.
Yeah.
And this is what we want to show people that had the opportunity, and that this is it for the country part. So you pretty much understand how we structure. We go about talent. We talk about opportunities, a little bit about government, and the current views on the sector. And of course, the main thing is how to bring business people and young people and investors in Cambodia. I understood that Cambodia didn't over-educate.
Not yet.
And it's better, if you ask me, it's better to import higher education than like Europe now importing lower. I think
you know, in Korea or Japan, they need a worker from ASEAN. And then worker from ASEAN, we have like skilled worker, semi-skilled worker, and non-skilled worker. So when the Japanese company, Korean company, they need like skilled or semi-skilled worker, usually they get from Thailand or Vietnam or Malaysia. But Cambodian worker, when they go out to Korea, Japan, most of them are non-skilled worker or semi-skilled worker. We have the number of worker, but most of them non-skilled or semi-skilled.
it is not a bad thing that they go, they learn, they come back. Like in COVID, many young people came back home, whatever they were working abroad.
They come back with skill and experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's actually the bottom line, to educate abroad, which is my favorite.
When we talk about marathon, I give you one example, okay? You record or not, it doesn't mind, but it's also important to record it. Okay? That's a good slogan that I always talk to everyone, and then easy for them to understand. Before the crisis, everyone looked the same. The small company, the medium-sized company, the big company, or the corporation, everyone looked the same. They do everyday business. The bigger make more money, the smaller get less money. But during the crisis, it's like you are running the marathon in 100 kilometers. So when you are running a marathon in 100 kilometers, of course, for the first 5 or 10 kilometers, somebody will stop. The next 20 kilometers, someone stop. The 30 kilometers, someone stop. The 50 kilometers, someone stop. The longer time, more people stop. Okay?
The less prepared will stop.
Yeah. In the business, the same. In the business crisis, it happens the same to everyone. Some company, they can survive for 6 months. Someone survive 1 year. One survive only 2 years or 3 years. Short term or long term. Those who can finish, who can reach the destination, you will be success. I tell my friends in Cambodia, I say, you don't need to make money in 2020, 2021, 22 or 23. If you can keep the size of your business, if you can keep your people stay at the same place, if you can go into 2024 at the same as 2019, you are champion.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think that 2028 will be the opening, like it's gonna be blooming for everybody.
But can you wait until 2028?
Well, right now, 2023, 4 people started making like up and peaks, right? Peaking their businesses. So I think that when they reach the expansion, they need like 4 years of generating.
But how can you survive in the next 4 years?
Well, the crisis is gone.